just to say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind.
What's going on, everybody? Caleb Vanderlucht here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you all are having a great day, whether you're watching this in the morning or at night. It's the morning for me, so don't mind me if I look a little, if I'm still trying to wake up. I got coffee going right now. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to name this series. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, put them in the comments below. As of right now, topic of the day seems to be what I'm gonna roll with. But I'm gonna make some breakfast before we get into that. So I'll show you what I'm making.
Just let me fall to my groove. Look you. Just let me fall to my groove. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever.
I am so hungry and this looks incredible. So this, the omelet with the ham, cheese, green peppers, onions. I got the turkey sausage links, and then I have an English muffin. Spice it up with some sriracha and some sugar-free ketchup. Maybe. Look at the steam. So I just plugged all of this into my FitnessPal, and it came out to be 594 calories, 49 grams of protein, 43 grams of carbs, and 22 grams of fat. I don't know if you can see that, but a pretty well-balanced meal. 49 grams of protein, 43 carb, 22 fat, 594 calories. A great breakfast to start off the day. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I will catch in with you all when we go to the topic of the day.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out. Put my heart in your hands, you came back round.
That breakfast filled me up, I'll tell you what. But all right, let's get into topic of the day. Here we go. What to add to your gym bag? Well, let me show you. Now everybody's gym bag is going to be different, but for the sake of this video, I think it's beneficial if I go through what I keep in my gym bag and I'll tell you why. And maybe you'll consider adding it to your own gym bag. First things first, you need a good pair of weightlifting shoes. Now, I personally really enjoy the All-Star Chuck Taylors. The reason why I like these is because they are flat and they're fairly lightweight and they hug my foot really, really well. But now there's so many different kinds of weightlifting shoes. You can get shoes that are specific to squatting, which are gonna have a little bit more of a heel just to help with your form and also gonna help with your support. Or you can get deadlifting slippers. People enjoy those because they're lightweight. They feel more as if you're barefoot. You might see a lot of people in the gym not even wearing shoes when they deadlift. Those slippers are a really good addition if you don't want to be just in your socks. But a very simple, flat shoe that's going to give you good support for your lifts is a good idea. I wear these for all of my lifts and I really enjoy them. Second thing I keep in my gym bag are my headphones. Headphones are so helpful. The reason why I love wearing headphones, I'm sure everybody can agree, is it helps me focus. It helps get all the distraction out of the gym, the other noise you'll hear in the gym. It helps me focus on what it is that I'm doing. But also music just helps get me pumped up, right? When you get that good song that comes on. If you're having a really heavy weight training session, a good playlist can really be beneficial. The next two things I keep in my bag are primarily that I use to help with support. So the first being my belt. My belt is from RDX. This is just kind of their basic powerlifting belt, and this is what I use for squatting and for deadlifting, sometimes on barbell rows, but any of my big compound movements where I just want that additional level of support, this has been a game changer for me. I bought my own because every gym will not necessarily have one, and if they do, they may not be the best material, but I just enjoy having my own, so I know that I always have it, always have access to it. There's a ton of different kinds of belts you can get. This is, like I said, this is a lever belt, so it's very easy to take on and off. You'll see some that have the prongs that are more leather, and those are more lightweight that you'll see maybe a lot of bodybuilders use, and they'll wear them throughout the duration of their workout. Whereas this, I only use during my big compound movements. I also try to limit when I put this on. I don't want to put it on too early. I usually wait till I get up into my 75-80% of my 1 rep max range until I start wearing this, because I also want to get stronger without it. So if you use it too early, if you're using it during your warm-up sets and then in your first working set, it may be hurting you in the long run. Obviously not going to do too much damage by any means, but you could be leaving some strength on the table. Second thing for support are my wrist wraps. I've had these honestly since high school. I've been wearing these for years. These are my Marvel wrist wraps. Now these are just wraps that you'll wrap around your wrist as tight as you want, and then I kind of just tuck the string in just like that. And that will help me with my support primarily on all of my pressing movements, my bench press, my overhead press. This again is just more support for your wrists. Now the same thing with my belt. I try not to wear these too early on, but I will wear these when I'm going heavier on bench, overhead press, and some of my dumbbell movements as well. Like I said, these are fairly inexpensive, but these are what I got a long time ago. I've used them ever since, and I really enjoy them. Now some other miscellaneous items that I like to use throughout my workout are my lifting straps. These are from GymReapers. I actually bought this just on Amazon, but these are what I'll use on my pull day. So when I'm doing deadlift, when I'm doing seated cable row, even sometimes lat pull downs, I will wrap it around the bar, and then I can essentially tighten this, which will tighten my wrist and my hand to the bar. Sometimes I'll feel my forearms and my biceps taking over in my movement. So wearing these to help with my grip and really make sure I have a strong support lets me focus less on my grip and focus more so on the movement and the muscle that I'm trying to work. So lat pull downs, I can really focus on pulling from my lats and not have to worry about my biceps or my forearms taking over because I'm focusing on my grip. I like these a lot. Highly recommend them. I'll put a link to these ones specifically in the description below. However, you can just Google or go on Amazon and look for lifting wraps or lifting straps, weightlifting straps, and you'll find these or something similar. Another miscellaneous item is my chalk. This, again, I bought this off of Amazon, pretty cheap. Just comes in a big block, which is now broken up. But this chalk, again, similar to my lifting straps, I use it for my grip. Because the last thing I want to do is when I'm doing some sort of movement is lose my grip, or my grip is weak, and so I feel my forearms really taking over to help me with the movement. When I use this chalk, I have a very strong grip on the bar, and again, I can just focus on the muscle that I'm trying to work. So, I love my chalk. It does make a mess, so you gotta be courteous of that in the gym. The next ones are fairly simple. Always keep a water bottle in my bag with me at all times. You wanna be drinking water throughout the duration of your workout, definitely before and definitely after, but I also drink water all throughout my workout, so I'll always keep my bottle in my bag. Another thing I'll keep, I take my pre-workout usually about 20 to 30 minutes before my workout, but I also enjoy sipping on it throughout, so sometimes I'll wait a little bit. But I also keep a couple extra packs of pre-workout with me. So I have these single packs. These are from Clout Power. Clout Power is a newer supplement company that is just growing exponentially at the moment. You can actually use code Caleb10 at Clout Power and get 10% off any of their products. Right now they have pre-workout, they have a pump product, they have BCAAs, and they just launched their protein as well. So go check them out. I'll put their link in the description below as well. The reason why I keep these in my bag is sometimes I'll take my pre-workout prior to my workout, and I'm just noticing throughout I'm feeling fatigued. I'm not feeling my pre-workout as much. I'll mix up one of these single serving packets, and that will just help me get through the rest of my workout. The next thing I keep in my bag, not everybody uses this, and I don't think everybody necessarily needs this, but I like to keep some sort of carb source in my bag. So I have these honey stickers, which I used to use all the time when I was training for my marathons, when I was training for my half Ironman, and now I keep them in my weightlifting bag similarly for the reason that I keep pre-workout in my bag. If I'm having a long workout that's typically a little over an hour, halfway through the workout, I might start feeling fatigued, and I wanna make sure that I can keep my energy all throughout my workout. I tend to work out first thing in the morning around 5 a.m., and I don't eat a lot beforehand. But sometimes halfway through my workout, if I'm having a big deadlift or a big squat day, I'm pretty fatigued. And to get me through the rest of my workout, I'll typically use one of these. In one of these specifically, there's 110 calories, and there's about 26 grams of carbs. So that's actually probably a little bit more than I might need, but these help a ton when I'm having a long workout, especially now that I'm in Austin. It is hot. So these have been very helpful. And last but not least, a notebook. I just have one of these simple composition notebooks that I bought for $1 at the dollar store. And the reason why I keep a notebook in my bag is because I track all of my workouts. For all of my workout sessions, I will put in the exercise that I'm doing, the sets, the reps, and then I'll track the weight that I used and how many reps I actually completed. Now, I don't use my notebook as much anymore as I've transitioned just to using my phone and using Google Sheets. That way, as I'm writing some new programs and trying them out, I want to keep it clean and concise. So I've transitioned to my phone, but I used to use a notebook all the time. It's really helpful to be able to look back on old workouts and the weights that you used. Let's say you don't remember what weight you used for a dumbbell bench press on a set of 8. If you're trying to guess, you may choose a weight that's a little too light. You may choose a weight that's too heavy and you're not able to do it. But if you're able to look back at previous workouts, you can see what weight you did use and how that felt in the moment, especially if you take good notes, and that will help you throughout your workout as well. It's also really fun just to go back and see how you've progressed over the months of training and seeing the gains that you've made. So that is everything that I keep in my gym bag. If there's anything else that you keep in yours, put it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear if there's anything else that I missed that you keep in your gym bag. Also, if you want to add your questions or comments to the content jar, make sure you put that down in the comments below. I will add your question, your comment, and I'll even put your name on it so that in my next video, if I pull your question, I'll make sure to give you a shout out. Go follow me on Instagram at Caleb Vanderlucht for more content. Please, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, stick around for more videos, hit the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Make it a great day on purpose. Thanks, guys.